In this video, I'm going to talk about web forms. First, I'll give you a description of a web form in Boingnet, and then I'll demonstrate how to create a web form and insert it into a landing page template. Web forms allow you to collect information from your viewers and are important components of your landing pages. In Boingnet, web forms capture user-submitted information, such as email address, mobile phone, or answers to survey questions. The data can then be exported using the web form report and used in future campaigns. It's important to note that data captured on a web form does not get added to the contact list associated with the campaign. In contrast, only lead forms used in lead generation campaigns add new information to a contact list. For more information about that type of form, take a look at the lead form articles in our knowledge base. Boingnet allows you to store your web forms in their own library so they can be reused in your landing page templates. To create a new one, from the main navigation bar, click on Build, then select Web Forms, and then click on Create New Web Form. On the sidebar, enter a name for your web form. Do not select a list from the second box. Remember that only lead forms update a contact list. Next, click on Other Web Form Elements. You have several different options for structuring your web form elements. The first option is the text box. Text boxes allow users to enter plain text. This type of form field can be used for name, email address, or other short plain text information. It's possible to pre-fill your text boxes with information that already exists on the contact list that will be used for this campaign. Pre-filling your forms is helpful to your users and will increase your conversion rates. First, place your cursor in the template where you'd like to insert your field. Assign a label to your text box. Let's start with first name. I'd like to pre-fill this with the first name coming in on my contact list. So I'm going to select first name under pre-fill with, and then click Insert. To insert a second field, just repeat the process. Let's do last name. And I'll pre-fill it with last name. Finally, let's insert email. I'm going to make this a required field by clicking this box. And that's how you create a text box on a web form. The text area option allows your users to enter longer responses. This type of form field is great for something like a contact message or for additional comments. To insert a text area, again, place the cursor where you'd like your field to go and create a label for it. Let's call this Additional Comments. And then click the Insert button. And that's how you add a text area to a web form. A third type of web form element is the checkbox. Checkboxes allow users to select one or more options from a list of options. They should be used for options that are not mutually exclusive. To start, enter the question you'd like your checkboxes to answer right into the web form template. For example, let's enter, I'm interested in the following. Then from the template sidebar, underneath checkboxes, enter the label for your first option. I'd like to enter 3 checkboxes. One for email campaigns, one for personalized campaigns, and one for lead nurturing campaigns. And that's how you enter a series of checkboxes on a web form. A fourth option are the radio buttons. Radio buttons allow users to choose one of several provided options. These are great for options that are mutually exclusive. To begin, in your web form template, add a header for your radio button group. Let's call this Size. On the sidebar, under Radio Group Name, enter the same header so you can track this easily on your web form reports. In the Choice 1 box, enter the first choice. Let's do Small. and then click Add Another Choice. Let's do Medium in the second box. And finally, in the third box, let's do Large. When you're done entering your options, click Insert. And that's how you add a radio button group. The final type of web form element is the drop-down list. These lists are also a great way to collect mutually exclusive information, with the added benefit of saving space. Drop-down lists work well for collecting information such as state, industry, and age. To add this type of list, first enter a label under drop-down list label. Let's call this Industry. Enter your first choice in the Choice 1 box. Let's do Banking. Click Add Another Choice to add a second choice. Let's do Retail. And finally, let's add Education as our third choice. When you're done entering your options, click Insert. And that's how you add a drop-down list. Once you've added all your web form elements, you'll need to create a Submit button. From the sidebar, click on Form Buttons. Enter the text for your buttons. In the next three boxes, enter a Start gradient color, an End gradient color, and a Shadow color. To do that, for each box, select a color from the right side of the color picker and a shade from the left side, and then repeat the process. In the fourth box, enter the text color. I'm going to choose white. And then enter a text style, a text size, a button height, and a button width. When you're done, click the Insert button. And that's how you insert a button into your web form. When you're done creating your web form, click the Save button. You're now ready to insert your web form into any of your landing page templates. To do that, go back to the main navigation bar, click Build, and then Templates. Underneath Page Templates, find the template you'd like to insert your form into, and click the Edit button. Place your cursor where you'd like your form to go, and from the template sidebar, click on Form, and then select your web form. We called ours Demo Form. Click the Insert button. And that's how you insert a web form into a landing page template. We've just walked through how easy it is to create a web form and insert it into a landing page template. If you'd like to get started building your landing pages, register for your 60-day free trial today. If you have more questions about our web forms, give us a call at 1-800-264-6420 or send us an email. We'd love to hear from you.